Shalom family. Beef prices are reaching record highs as the southwestern US is recovering from the worst dry spell in 1200 years, because we're going into a time of famine, which is going to push through the 7-year period. Control of resources, food and water and everything will be via the beast system. And for that, you will eventually halfway through need a mark to be able to participate or get access to any of those things. Beef prices spiked to a record high recently as a mega drought slammed the US. This shrank cattle supplies. Retail prices hit $8 a pound, topping the previous record of $7.90 during the pandemic. That's after the southwestern US saw the lowest rainfall it had seen in 1200 years during the 2020 to 21 season. While the historic dry spell has eased somewhat, the inventories of hay are still low and feed costs remain too high for some cattle farmers to afford. The result, the national herd has fallen to a 61-year low. Now bear in mind on top of that they have publicly said they don't want you eating beef. They're trying to eliminate cattle. In some countries they're killing them en masse to save the planet. And there's those weird ticks that came out of nowhere that suddenly bite you and have this weird side effect that you can't eat meat anymore. Not saying that Bill Gates had anything to do with that or anybody's engineering ways to stop you from eating meat, but, those are the facts that are out there. It's going to be a rough journey through the next 7 years for those who choose to remain obstinate and stubborn and work their way through that period of Jacob's trouble. Pray for the gospel to go out to as many as possible. Spread the light to as many as possible and shine in the darkness where the Lord has planted you until he fetches us. Occupy until he comes. Shalom.